Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of the buttercream cake that I'm going to make, the Harry Potter. So the cake has been in the refrigerator now for about 10 to 12 hours, so it's nice and set. It's cool to the touch. I've taken it out of the fridge and I've placed it onto a cake drum that I've covered with fondant. You'll see that now in a bit. So you just place your cake with a bit of royal icing on the drum or the cake board, and you place your cake in the center or a bit to the back. Think of your design. Are you going to put a lot of stuff at the front, or you're going to place a name or something? Then you just push the cake a bit to the back so that you've got enough space. So now I'm going to leave the cake on the cake board for about half an hour so that it can set nicely, because you'll see what I'm going to do. So the cake has to be set to the cake board, otherwise it's going to move when we start to decorate it. So I've left that to the side. Now I'm getting my buttercreams ready. I'm going to work with yellow and with a dark burgundy red. So you basically just make your buttercream, and then you can put the portions that you're going to need into different buckets, and then you color it. I'll show you what to color it with. Hold on a sec. So the best way to color any type of icing is with a gel color. So this you're going to get in the stores in a tiny little bottle. But if you go big like we do, you go through lots and lots of these bottles in a month. So the gel color you can use with everything basically, except chocolate, but that's for another day. And it's very, very concentrated. So you're just going to take a tiny drop of that and mix it through. Colors like red and black, they go very dark. So you'll start basically, say if you're making red, it'll be like a nasty little pink color. And then if you leave it for half an hour, you'll see it turned red. The same with black. If it's like a dark gray color, you've mixed and it's like a dark gray color, it's ready. Just leave it for a bit. It's going to go darker. If you leave it and you see you still want it darker, of course you can add more, but you don't want to add too much of the gel to the color, especially with red. You'll see now I colored the buttercream about an hour ago with normal red coloring, and it turned out very burgundy when I looked now. So I made it very red and it turned out burgundy, but it's the color that I want. All right, so these two colors, I'm sure that you recognize them from the Harry Potter series, the scarves they wear. I think it's Gryffindor, I'm not sure. My son loves Harry Potter. All right, so when your buttercream has been standing for a bit, it's going to harden, even if you do cover it, which you should always do. And then for it to get the right consistency, you can just put some, spray some cold filtered water into that. And you can work it through so that there's no, so that it's nice and smooth. All right, until it's the right consistency. The consistency you want to work with, it should be smooth but not runny. And you don't want it to be too hard. You want it to be nice and soft, otherwise you're going to really have difficulty applying it to the cake. So my yellow is red now. So I'm going to do the yellow is ready now. Then I'm going to do the burgundy color, and then we'll come back and start with the cake. Okay, so I'm back. The cake is now steady on the cake board. It's not going to move. It's nice and stuck on there. So I've placed the two colors that I'm going to use in two separate piping bags. I'll show you the nozzle. So one side like that is just straight, and then you've got another one over here with little pointy thingies. Sorry, English isn't my first language, so please bear with me. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I want to make stripes in the two colors. The red, yellow, red, yellow, red. So what you're going to do first, when you start with any buttercream cake, you do the top part first. Now we're going to drip a ganache drizzle over this. So the top doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it nice and even, because it's going to be underneath the chocolate drip. So I'm just going to take my buttercream, smooth that out. If you're going to not do a chocolate drip and your top has to be perfect, then obviously you're going to spend a lot more time on this. Okay, so just make sure you go to all the edges there. And clean the sides. And then remember what I said yesterday, go from the outside inwards. And just clean out or clean your palette knife after each time. Okay, that looks fine. Then we're going to start at the bottom. So first we're going to take the red. I want to see a smooth edge. You know, I want to see a smooth buttercream stripe. I don't want to see the pointy side. So I'll put the pointy side towards the cake. Alright, so we start at the bottom. Just press into your piping bag. Make your stripe. Now for the yellow one, always start at the back of your cake. So where everything comes together, you don't want it to be in the front so that everyone sees it. Okay, it's not going to be perfect stripes. You just want that stripe effect. Now for the red, start at the back again. And try to use the same what's the word? You want the icing to be the same width everywhere, so that you don't have a smaller one here and a bigger one there, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. Alright, in the back again. Oh, see, that's what happens when the straight side isn't to the back, but it's fine. I'm just going to turn it around. We're going to use a scraper in any case. And then the red again. With these, the colors that are very different colors, I would suggest to clean the nozzle every time after you've used one, so that you don't mix the colors together. Alright, so hold on. I forgot to bring my scraper. Alright, so now you start at the back again. Hold the cake table like this, straight over, because you're going to be able to turn it all the way there. You want to do this in one movement. So start at the back, place your scraper against the cake, and hold on to your cake board. One movement is what you want to do.